back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Cassie, and I'm here again with another amazing recipe. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Cassandra. I'm a certified health coach and nutrition expert, and I love healthy living, and that is the reason why this channel was created. You're welcome to my channel. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new videos. Your reason for eating healthy isn't just to avert diseases or sicknesses. Your reason for living healthy is so that you feel good about yourself. And that is the reason why nutrition is a very important key when it comes to healthy living. It is not surprising at all that a lot of diseases and illnesses today are actually caused by our lifestyle factors, which include diet and exercise. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you an amazing recipe that is diabetic friendly. If you haven't seen our part 1 for this diabetic friendly series, then you should check out my channel. In that video, I shared 2 amazing recipes that are diabetic friendly. One meal that is super delicious and healthy is beans. One interesting thing about beans is it can be made in different ways. For example, you can actually use beans for moi moi, which is known as beans pudding. You can use it for akara. You can actually make your beans as a porridge. You can also make your beans just like that, like boiling it and eating it with something. Beans consist of carbohydrates, proteins, and fiber. So beans is not just protein, it also contains carbohydrates. And we all understand that carbohydrate is essential for energy. If you have diabetes, it doesn't mean that you cannot eat carbohydrate. Definitely you need carbohydrate in your diet because you need to have a balanced diet. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you one amazing recipe that I love so much, beans and vegetable sauce. This recipe is something that you would love because it incorporates different nutrients and different spices and herbs. I had this for dinner the other day and I also recommended it to one of my clients who is diabetic. Guess what? She loved everything about the meal. One thing about diabetes is eating more of protein and fiber, and then check your blood sugar level afterwards. You would notice that your blood sugar level will come down to at least normal or even less the number that you usually see. Now let's move straight into the recipe. We're going to be making some vegetable sauce and beans, and I'm sure you're going to love this. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So here are the ingredients. We have just simple ingredients, guys. I've also attached the ingredient list to this video as well. So we have some vegetable, we have some beans, I have fluted pumpkin, which is also known as ugu leaves, and we have our beef. We all know that beef is high in protein, and we also have our peppers. I have shombo pepper, also known as the red chili pepper, scotch bonnet pepper, onions, and some fresh tomatoes. I also have some onions. I have green vegetable. I saw this vegetable at the market and I really loved it because it has a little bit of texture similar to that of ugu. We have our beans, we have our ugu leaves. Any kind of leafy green vegetable that you want to use, please use it for this recipe. I also have some crayfish because the beauty and the taste of vegetable is in crayfish. Now, the first thing we're going to do is to blend our pepper mix because we need this pepper base to start making our vegetable. And now I'm going to add it to the blender. I'm going to add a little bit of water because we don't want it so watery. And I'm going to blend until it is smooth. Once we're done with that, you're going to pour this into a plate, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use some of this to season our beef. Now in the clean pot, add your beans and some onions. This is the method that I use to cook my beans if I do not have a pressure cooker. But if you have a pressure cooker, it cooks so fast. And actually my beans was ready in less than 20 minutes. Now to season your beef, you're going to add spices and a little bit of the pepper mix into a bowl just like this. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the pepper paste. And then I'm going to add some spices because we want the beef to really taste nice. I added some chili flakes, about 1 tablespoon,
I add a little bit of thyme, about half tablespoon, and some curry powder as well. And I also added some cumin because I love the taste of cumin. Any spice that you want, just add them into the bowl. I also added some seasoning powder and a little bit of onions because we're going to cook our beef. Now mix everything together and we're going to add our beef into this mixture. The reason why I love this method of spicing my beef is because I believe that everything is going to be, everything is going to go into the beef and it's going to get incorporated very well. This particular kind of beef is naturally tasty, so it's not an issue, but now you can see that I'm mixing everything thoroughly. Another idea you can use is to grill this in the oven, and trust me guys, you're going to love it. Now once I'm done mixing the spices into my beef, I'm going to keep this aside and allow it to marinate for a few minutes, about 10 minutes. So if you're going to make the vegetable, let's say in the evening, you can do this in the afternoon by probably 3 p.m. Make sure that your surrounding is clean as you cook. It's very important. Now in a pot, I'm going to add the beef and allow to cook. I want you to take note of something. I did not add any water to this. This is the secret to you making one of the tastiest beef. Do not add any water. Allow the beef to cook a bit and produce its own water before you can add any water that you want to. You can notice that I didn't add water, but you can see some water in the pot. So allow this to cook properly. If the beef that you're using is a hard beef, then you might need to add some water. But you notice that I didn't even add any water. And look at the water that came out of this beef. Now allow your beef to cook well. I like my beef to be tender. I don't like to struggle with my beef because struggles of life is enough. Now our beans is ready. The reason why I love this recipe is because it is simple to make and it's something that you can add to your meal plan. Now for our vegetable sauce, add a little bit of olive oil, palm oil. I mix both because I love the taste. Add your onions and give this a good stir. Once you're done, you're going to add a pinch of salt and you're going to add the pepper mix, okay? This is the base for our vegetable sauce, and if you get this right, forget it. You've gotten everything right. Now I'm going to allow this to cook for a while and I'm going to add some crayfish. For this vegetable sauce, the only spice that I'm using is crayfish and seasoning powder. The pepper is already in the pepper base, but if you want to add more pepper to it, you can also do that as well. Now stir this well and let me know in the comments if you love vegetable sauce. What is your best vegetable to make? I'm going to add in our boiled beef because I want this pepper sauce to move into the beef as well. Once you've added your beef, you're going to stir that gradually and you can see what we have. You can even have this with rice. Tell me in the comments which you prefer, just like this or without the vegetables, but you must add vegetables. Now I'm going to add our vegetables. One thing with vegetables is do not be confused or deceived by how much it looks when you slice it. The moment it gets heated up, it would actually reduce. Now I'm going to add my ugu leaves and our vegetable sauce is almost ready. The moment you add your vegetables, please do not allow it to overcook. That is the secret of vegetable sauce. Do not allow your vegetables to get overcooked. Now, after adding everything, I'm going to add some more crayfish because why not? Add crayfish. If you have fish, if you have some shrimps, please add it. I also added leftover onions and we're just going to stir this. You'll be surprised that at the end you would see what we have. So you can see now that everything is not looking so much, but this is actually okay. I added about 2 tablespoons of the meat stock. The vegetable sauce is not to be watery. This is the consistency that we want. And guys, we have a lovely meal. You can have this vegetable sauce not just with beans. You can have it with rice. You can even have this with swallow if you want. And this is our meal, guys. You can meal prep this and keep this in the refrigerator. And this is an amazing meal if you are diabetic. Have this for dinner and check your blood sugar level in the morning, as long as you are following the lifestyle habits that you need to follow if you have diabetes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Thank you so much for watching the video. I'm sure that you're going to try this out. If you have not purchased my dinner recipe book that contains 7 amazing dinner recipes, well, you need to check the description box. The link is right there, and it is just available for $2 or 976 naira. Very affordable, and I'm sure you're going to love it. If you have not followed me on Instagram, well, the link is also in my description box. All you need to do is follow me and learn more about healthy living and amazing food recipes. Let me know in the comments what you think about this recipe. Do you like it? Do you like beans? Do you like vegetable sauce? What can you actually eat with this vegetable sauce? For me, I can eat it with anything: rice, pasta, potatoes, practically anything. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Bye.